Hey, it's Pastor Wayne here. Just want to let you know we've been getting some really great questions about this massive building that has suddenly appeared on our property. It's been a lot of fun in our community watching people concerned what's going on and what are you building and what's it for and all the questions. And so we wanted to answer some of those questions for you today and talk a little bit about our intent with the building. You know, several years ago as a church, we began a process and really focusing on transforming Chino. Recognizing there's an internal transformation that we're looking for from the Lord through the power of the gospel, but we're also looking toward that outer transformation of our community for the name and sake of Jesus Christ. And so as we look at this building, we're looking at an opportunity for us as a church to make a difference in our community. We also recognize as a church, we need the room. Over the last month or so, we have seen growth in the church. Our third service is running well over 150 people on a given Sunday. We're running out of room. Vacation Bible School, we had over 100 kids here on campus, and we need more space. And so the demand for us to find more space and to expand our reach and to make a difference in our community has led us to this process of making a difference. So we're looking at using this building for a variety of purposes. One of those is moving our worship over there on a Sunday morning. The architects have told us that we could seat around 700 people in theater style seating in the large room, and we will have a platform, a stage in that room so we can continue our worship and do those things. We're working on all of the details of how to work that all out, but we're excited about the possibility of moving our worship services over to the new building. We also recognize we don't have a single space for everyone to congregate on a given Sunday. Wouldn't it be great if we could have a meal shared at the church where everyone from the church could come? One of the challenges we face is we have 3 separate services, and how do we connect people from those separate services? So there's a variety of reasons we need this. We need nursery space, preschool space. Upstairs will be dedicated children youth space. And we're looking at finding ways of expanding how we can do ministry here at Grace. But that's only half of the story. The other half of that story is the outreach into our community. We want to make an impact in Chino. We believe that God has set us here in this place, in this time, for a specific purpose. And part of that purpose is reaching out into our community. We want this to be a community hub. There won't be any other building in Chino Valley like this building. This building will have a commercial kitchen. This building will have a large room for gatherings. Wouldn't it be awesome for us to use our building and leverage it for community meetings, for community groups? Wouldn't it be awesome for us to have an open gym on a Friday night where people can come and play volleyball? Wouldn't it be fun for us to offer to the school district when you have a choir concert or you have a band concert at Christmas, you come and use our facilities? And here's the great part. We already have it set up and established that we can live stream what you're doing. So grandma in Massachusetts can see what you're doing. I just think there's a lot of potential for us to leverage this for community purposes and making a difference in Chino Valley. There are so many things that we're excited about with this building. In fact, including out in the front, we're planning on having a ball field. As you know, we have a water line that goes through the front of our property for the city of Prescott. And one of the challenges, we can't build on that. So what can we do with that? We're going to make a ball field. And we would love to have AYSO, the soccer kids, come out in the fall. We would love for Little League to come out and have an extra practice field, because that's pretty good advertising. You know, if the families will come to Grace Church for community events, they'll begin to find out that we're just ordinary people who've been transformed by the power of the gospel, and they'll want to be a part of what we're doing. If they come once, they might come twice. And that's kind of the theory behind what we're doing with this. And so there's a myriad of reasons why we need to do this at this time. We simply need space. We're growing as a congregation. We're averaging over 400 people on a given Sunday on our campus between all 3 services and Sunday school and the nursery program, children's church. We need space. And so we've been dreaming and praying about this for over 10 years, and now we're launching out and trying to get into this building where we'll be able to have a large meeting space. We'll have room for more kids' classrooms and more kids' space. We'll have a commercial kitchen that we can feed people out of. There's just so many possibilities and potentials with this. We're excited. We really do want this to make a difference for God's kingdom. We recognize that only God could build a church like this, that only God could do this. When you look at the size and scope of this building, it is absolutely overwhelming. But I just want to remind you that with God, all things are possible. That God has been providing in absolutely amazing ways. We were nearly $2 million into the building of this building before we even borrowed a single penny on our loan. God has been providing in amazing ways. And we're so excited to see what God is going to do through our faithfulness, through our stewardship of what He's provided, and the opportunity that we have to transform Chino. I want you to remember that's always the ultimate goal. The purpose and plan of this building is for us to transform Chino for the name and sake of Jesus Christ. And that's the bottom line why we're building it. We need more space. This building in itself will more than double our facility size. It's a ginormous building. But God is providing, and we're trusting Him, and we're so excited about how we're going to be able to use this for God's kingdom.